Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. I'm still waiting on that tripod, people, so bear with me. Oh my gosh, and I'm not going to pull my whole shirt up, but you'll get the sense of it. I did an online spirit week for my school, and today was Marvel, but mine says, I teach. What's your superpower? It's so brilliant. Oh my gosh, the children were so darling. They all posted a ton of pictures of them as superheroes. Be still my heart. So cute. Tomorrow, it's a one of a kind. Tomorrow is wear your favorite COVID mask. And I will tell you that is a first for any Spirit Week and hopefully a last. But it'll be interesting to see what COVID masks we end up getting. All right, so briefly, I want to talk to you about bitter greens because I am a junkie right now for my favorite bitter green, which is, don't tell me, dandelion greens. And maybe as a child I probably ate one, I don't know. But right now, I am just pulling those out of the garden and going for broke. It just reminds me so much of just radish, horseradish, like every fun flavor. And I'm just digging them, I'll tell you. Okay, so this is a very brief article. It's called 3 Reasons to Eat Bitter Greens Every Day. And of course, I will put it as a description of this video. All right, let's get into it. It says, imagine if you could eat something that would help your liver, act as a gentle diuretic to purify your blood, cleanse your system, assist in weight reduction, cleanse your skin, what's up, eliminate acne, improve your bowel function, prevent or lower high blood pressure, prevent anemia, lower your serum cholesterol by as much as half. Wait, what? Let's repeat that. Lower your serum cholesterol by as much as half. Eliminate or drastically reduce acid indigestion and gas buildup by cutting the heaviness of fatty foods and at the same time have no negative side effects and selectively act on only what ails you. Something like that can only be from God. Like no human would ever come up with that, partly because cha-ching, they know they wouldn't make any money off of devastating your body with toxins, right? That just has to be from God. So let's go again. All the benefits of bitter greens. Eat something that could help your liver, act as a gentle diuretic to purify your blood, cleanse your system, assist in weight reduction, cleanse your skin, eliminate acne, improve your bowel function, prevent or lower high blood pressure, prevent anemia, lower your serum cholesterol by as much as half, eliminate or drastically reduce acid indigestion and gas buildup by cutting the heaviness of fatty foods, and at the same time have no negative side effects and selectively act on only what ails you. Yes, please. If I also told you that this wonder food also tasted good in salads, teas, and soups, what would you do to get your hands on this treasure? You know that. I mean, like, if people dared to believe this, they would pay any amount. Luckily, they don't have to. Well, thankfully, you have nature at your side. Oh, forgive me. Thankfully, you have nature on your side, providing these miracle plants in abundance during spring. You are not kidding. I see a bunch of fun things blooming. I don't recognize them, but I want to eat them all. Sadly, I'm competing with my dogs who are busy eating them too. My husband's like, the dog's just pissed over there. I'm like, excuse me, voice of reality. I'll eat anything in this garden that I want. It's not a garden, they're weeds, and we can afford real stuff. Peace be with you. Okay, let's keep going. I'm talking about bitter greens, dark and leafy. Some great examples include dandelion, ding, 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 arugula, what's up, kale, yes, please. In addition to being vitamin rich like most greens, bitter greens are exceptionally beneficial for digestion. They have a bold flavor, you ain't whistling Dixie, that may take some getting used to. Not for me, but I'm a person who could chomp medication, as it is. But the health benefits are definitely worth it. I've got to find out more. That's why I'm doing this, because I need to add more. For this piece, I am drawing upon the theory of Ayurveda, which of course I'm saying wrong, Ayurveda, which is Middle Eastern ancient medicine, right? That attributes various qualities to 6 main tastes, as well as research that proves the physiological benefits of bitter herbs on the human body. Here are the top health benefits of eating your bitter greens. Number 1, they're a nutritional powerhouse. Bitter greens are packed with vitamins A, C, and K, and minerals like calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Filled with folate and fiber and low in fat and sodium, these greens are a nutritional powerhouse. They promote great skin for beta-carotene, a strong nervous system, folate, healthy blood clotting, vitamin K, and contain phytonutrients shown to support eye health. Yes, please. They're digestive magic. Eating bitter food activates taste buds that simultaneously stimulate enzyme production and bioflow while promotes digestion. The better your food is digested, the more nutrients you'll absorb from your food. It doesn't matter what you eat. If you can't absorb, it won't be much of a benefit to you. The higher fiber content in bitter greens also helps to eliminate waste through the digestive tract. What's more, bitter greens also promote natural detoxification of the liver, which regulates cholesterol, balances hormones, detoxifies the blood, and metabolizes fats. Considering that there is so much hype about higher fat paleo diets, we need to eat more bitter greens to digest fats in a more efficient manner. Number 3, they'll balance your taste buds and reduce cravings. This is an exciting article for me, honestly. I really need to encourage this. Hold on a second. I've been practicing this word. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Ayurveda. Ayurveda. Ayurveda.
Ayurveda. I learned it was Ayurveda, but Ayurveda. Ayurveda. Okay, let me go back and say it correctly. Ayurveda recommends we consume as all tastes for better health. Check them out: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, pungent, and astringent. One more time: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, pungent, and astringent. Unfortunately, a Western diet primarily consists of sweet and salty taste buds, that's all, and is lacking in others. It is to our benefit to eat foods that activate all of our taste buds and start with incorporating some seriously healthy bitter greens. It's also been suggested that consuming bitter greens, they may reduce food cravings and aid in weight loss. So how do you incorporate these leafy greens into your diet and love the taste? It's surprisingly not that difficult. When shopping, choose organic greens with crisp leaves and look for greens that are in season. Collards, kale, turnip greens, mustard greens are in season from October through early spring. Swiss chard and beet greens grow from spring through fall. Dandelion greens are best in spring and summer. I'm excited to think they'll be here through summer. Greens will keep in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days, but it's best to use them as soon as possible. To prepare greens for cooking, wash or bathe greens in a sink full of water and then remove any hard stems or stalks. Okay, I'd like to leave it there, but I will read the rest right here, but I do not recommend this for taming bitterness. To tame the bitterness, the more the merrier. Just keep eating it. Here's the nightmare they recommend. I don't know where you are. This would never work for me. To tame bitterness, try this universal recipe. Lightly saute greens with a small amount of salt and fat. Adding sea salt and high-quality oil when cooking reduces bitterness, enhances digestibility, and even releases nutrients for easy absorption. Okay, I love the idea of easier digestion. I love the idea of releasing nutrients. I am not going with salt or oil in my diet. That is a no. Here is a list of bitter greens worth trying this spring. So these are all spring friendly, and I will mispronounce several of them because I'm just not familiar yet. Now, number 1, amaranth greens. Number 2, arugula. Number 3, endive. Number 4, broccoli rabe. Is it rabe or rabe? Well, if we say babe, and this is an R, then I say rabe. Broccoli rabe, dandelion greens, escarole, frise, kale, including dinosaur kale and laccinto kale, mizuna, mustard greens, nettles, radicchio, rapini, rucola, tatsoi, turnip greens, and watercress. Oh, so fabulous. Are you kidding? I'm excited that I can get excited about bitter greens. All right, my friends, I am going to do another one, a little more specific on some of those. But let's start with this. And again, I'll put it in the description of this video. As always, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on bitter greens. Which ones are your favorite? Which ones are you not familiar with? I'd love to know. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.